Are you experiencing a lot of shoulder pain and tension? I had a client reach out to me and tell me that's what was going on with her. And I said, okay, anytime that we are experiencing some type of physical illness, anxiety, depression, pain in our body, discomfort, we want to look at what is the emotional and energetic root of this. Because yes, the physical sensations and ailments are real, but there is an undercurrent of something else that is going on. And oftentimes when we take a look at what that is and we work on it energetically, emotionally, it can alleviate so much of that. When you're experiencing shoulder pain and tension, that is typically indicative of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Having a lot of responsibilities in your life and feeling very anxious, not able to get everything done that you need to, overwhelmed, overstimulated. This is a time that we really need to focus on self-care and self-love and where can we take things off of our plate. Also with energy healers, sometimes we are transmuting a lot of other people's energy, especially if you are a professional practitioner, but you are also connected into the greater psychic grid, transmuting a lot of collective energy, especially if you're on social media and seeing a ton of things that are going on in the world right now. It might be time to unplug and disconnect for a little while until you can recalibrate and get to a good homeostasis point. Also, unprocessed emotions. If they have been stuck within us, it will manifest through here because we are clenching our energy fields. Something that can be really beneficial to start to alleviate this is to ask yourself journal prompts. You can either sit down and write these out, which I do recommend because you are taking the energy that is actually in your body that is clogged up in your meridian lines and funneling it or channeling it through yourself onto a piece of paper and getting it out of your system. However, if you're somewhere like at work and watching this, or you're busy, with your kids or something going on with life, you don't necessarily have to do the actual journal prompt. Reading these and listening to them will help your subconscious start to try and find the answers for you because your subconscious psyche likes to have a job to do. So even just listening is beneficial. What responsibilities or invisible weights am I carrying right now that feel like they're piling up on my shoulders? What would happen if I gave myself permission to put some of those down? When was the last time I let myself fully feel my emotions without holding back? What do I need to say or express to release the tension in my body and mind? Something that's really beneficial for this is I like to voice note myself and then I will listen to it back because that purges all of the energy out of my system. And then when I listen back to it, I'm looking at what is going on from an objective standpoint instead of an emotionally reactive state. Do I often take on other people's stress or emotional baggage like I'm some sort of emotional sponge? Okay, I'm talking to you, empath. How can I set some energetic boundaries to protect my energy? And I like to use how to strengthen my energy field instead of protect. Because sometimes when we're using protect, that creates filter lenses and distortions of we're not a sovereign being. So how can I strengthen my energy fields? What small shifts can I make in my life today to feel lighter? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. What does lightness look like for me right now? I would love to hear in the comments how those made you feel simply listening to them. Then if you want to take it a step further, sit down and do those journal prompts. My client said that she woke up this morning with no shoulder pain. I said, yeah, that's the power of energy healing, babe. I am wishing you a super magical day that is full of good physical feelings.